My speech is on my family and my disability. My disability is a bipolar called schizoaffective disorder, which is a condition in which a person experiences a combination of schizophrenia symptoms such as hallucinations or delusions, and mood disorder symptoms such as mania or depression. Delusions, having false fixed belief, hallucinations such as hearing voices, major depressed mood episodes, and paranoid thoughts and ideas are some symptoms and signs of my disability, bipolar schizoaffective disorder. I was 17 years old when my voices began and when I needed meds every day. Schizoaffective disorder is a serious mental illness that has features of two different conditions, schizophrenia and an affective mood disorder that may be diagnosed as either major depression or bipolar disorder. However, my cousin Philip has schizophrenia. Schizoaffective disorder tends to run in families. This does not mean if a relative has an illness, you will absolutely get it. But it does mean that there is a greater chance of you developing the illness. Stressful events such as death in the family, end of a marriage, or loss of a job can trigger symptoms or onset of the illness. Schizoaffective disorder can be difficult to diagnose because it has symptoms of both schizophrenia and either depression or bipolar disorder. There are two major types of schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type and depressive type. I'm the bipolar type. A person with schizoaffective disorder may have additional illness, anxiety disorder, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and substance abuse. I researched some stuff about my disability, schizoaffective disorder. My cousin Philip ended up in a mental hospital for over years. That once he got out, we celebrated together. Also, Philip tried hurting himself several times when he took himself off of his meds. My brother Bran has autism, and it's severe, but he learned some new words and could only speak a little bit, but not full sentences. My mom told me once that I have just a tad of autism, but not as much as my brother. Ben had hit others on the head before, and me and my dad was both one that he had done it to. But I still love my brother, no matter what. My brother Ben was 12 years old when he moved into a group home. When my parents got a divorce, I was only 3 or 4 years old at the time. Ben used to climb up on our neighbor's roof, but when he did it when he was in the group home, the whole group home had to move someplace else because of that. Also, you have to keep an eye on my brother every second, or he will run away. His new group home, when you walk outside, something makes a beeping noise. Before he went to his new group home, he was in a mental hospital for a few years or so, and he had to wear a helmet back then, but not anymore. He wore the helmet because of banging his head in the walls. When I was in Creighton Hospital, I didn't want to see visitors, and my sister cried. And I went over to her and asked her if she was okay. I missed some of my senior year of school because of being in Quinton Hospital. My cousin Phil calls me by Riss.